Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. Today's tip is to stop using luxury services. And you're probably thinking, Melissa, that's pretty obvious. But is it? See, here's the thing. Luxury services have become so commonplace now, we don't even think of them as luxuries. I want you to think about all the different services that you use and think about what you would have said to somebody who uses services like that 10 to 20 years ago. So I'll start naming some of the luxury services that people commonly use and they don't think about it. Instacart and Shipped. You are paying for somebody to be a personal shopper. You're paying for a personal shopper to go and purchase your groceries and deliver them to your house. And it is expensive. I was a Shipt shopper, and let me tell you, the things that I see people add on to their order, and I would see the price in the Shipt app versus the price at the store, and you'd see an item that was like $2 in the store, and it was like $7.50 in the Shipt app, and people were paying it. The Shipt app was anywhere from 50% more expensive. So like a $2 item becomes 4 times as expensive as the store, especially if something was on sale. So for example, I just bought a $4 bag of onions for $1. It was on sale. Now, if you're going to order in the Shipt app, you're back to that $3.99 price point, which is the starting price point plus, let's say, 50%. So then you're paying $6 for a 3-pound bag of onions. You're paying $2 a pound for onions. I pay for pretty May onions. I paid $1. So you're paying 6 times as much. That is a luxury service. Having somebody shop for you, having a personal shopper. If you looked back and said, yeah, I use a personal shopping service to yourself 10 or 20 years ago, what would you would be like, oh my God, right? Are we rich? No, we're not. It's just become commonplace. Another luxury service, things like Uber Eats, DoorDash, I can't think of some of the other ones. Yeah, you're paying somebody, you're paying like twice as much so that you can get your McDonald's delivered. Now, I'm not a fan of getting McDonald's in general, but you're paying extra to have it delivered. You're paying delivery fees and you're paying tip and you're paying this fee and that fee and like $7 in fees plus tip. You're paying extra. And plus, these services have actually caused a lot of businesses to raise their prices to accommodate their charge for the fees, because now they have to also pay fees to, DoorDash and Uber Eats and all of that. So you're paying DoorDash and Uber Eats a fee, the restaurant's paying them. So the restaurant's prices have gone up to accommodate for this fee. And, frequently you'll see it if you look in the app versus at the restaurant. It will be more expensive in the app than at the restaurant. So something that might cost $3 at the restaurant is going to cost $4 or whatever. And then you're paying all the fees on top of it. Getting something like Uber Eats, having your fast food and takeout delivered is a luxury. That I feel like is kind of a gateway to it, because you're sitting there thinking, oh yeah, it's just like pizza. We get pizza delivered all the time. I mean, and really though, until Domino's really made it famous, how often did we? I mean, even growing up, most of the time my parents would just get it and bring it home. I mean, like if I was babysitting, we'd get it delivered because I was, 12 years old and couldn't drive. But for the most part, my parents picked up the pizza, and that's assuming they picked it up and we didn't just get like a Jack's, which is like a Tombstone type pizza in the Midwest. and put that in the oven with some extra cheese. So it's a luxury service. Uh, there's tons of luxury services you are using probably, and you don't even realize it because it's just become commonplace. So think about the different services you use. Do you have somebody who shops for you? Do you have somebody who delivers fast food? Do you have, um, a personal chef or whatever? Give up those luxury services, and it will save you a lot of money in the end. Anyways, my name's Melissa. This year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.